Hey, I'm Anna Holzbach, and I'm a speech language pathologist with Imago Rehab. I'm based out of Richmond, Virginia. I've been in SLP for about 16 years, and majority of my career has been in neuro rehab and recovery. So I have worked a lot with patients who have had strokes and brain injuries. Up until 7 years ago, I worked full-time in inpatient rehab, doing some outpatient as well. And 7 years ago, I transitioned to being a PRN therapist, which has allowed me to work across the continuum, doing acute care as well as inpatient and outpatient. Something fun about me is I'm actually a violinist. I have been playing the violin since I was 5, and I love to read a good book. So believe it or not, when I was 16 and in high school, I did an internship at the local rehab hospital shadowing a speech pathologist, and I loved everything about it. So that sealed for me that I would go on and get my bachelor's and master's in speech pathology. And I just always loved stroke recovery and working with adults. So she fueled the joy of getting to serve this population in my heart at a super early age. That same lady that I shadowed at 16 would become my student supervisor when I was in grad school and later become my colleague. We work together now for almost 20 years when I think about being her student and now still occasionally working with her on a PRN basis. I just love stroke recovery. I love how complex and amazing brains are and how we can promote change even after a significant neurologic event. So I have thankfully always had the privilege of working in the adult realm of rehab. So my personal approach to therapy is I want to get to know you and we're going to have fun and you're probably going to learn a lot. Because I think that so many times when people engage with therapy, they're just told what to do and sent home with a worksheet. It is my goal and honor to educate people in a meaningful and practical and simple way of putting the pieces together. What has actually happened to your brain? What does that mean for your function? And how can we partner together to make a difference in your day-to-day life? How can we reduce frustration? How can we get you more function? How can we increase your engagement with things that you love to do? That is my goal. So I want you to understand what's happened in your brain. What's our treatment plan? How can we help promote neurologic recovery, as well as how can we supplement with some strategies that might actually just change your life a little bit. That's my goal. What makes Imago Rehab different is that we virtually get to travel into your home, into your space, into your life. And the difference there is instead of you leaving your life to come into our clinic, we are joining you in your home. And we get to see what is life like for you, what are things that might be barriers for you, what are people that are important for you to engage with in a different way because you're in your space. It removes that traveling to get somewhere in the rain or the crazy weather. It removes the barriers of what time does this need to be because I'm going to have to plan ahead to get out. It just is in the comfort of your own home. And because of that, we get to see things that we normally wouldn't get to see in the clinic because we're in your space. And that customizes therapy to a different level that you just don't get to engage in when you come into a clinic. One of the things that I do as a therapist to impact lasting change with my patients is I educate them. I educate them on what's going on in their brain and why certain things have happened in their body as a result. I educate them on goals, I educate them on impairments and how that can impact them, and then I educate them on strategies and why this will impact their life long standing. That education is the key to the buy-in that's needed. As therapists, we love a motivated patient, but it's also our job to help you be motivated, because if you're not understanding why you're doing certain things or what has happened, how can we expect you to buy in? So for me, it's the education piece that truly imparts the lasting change, because when you know why you're doing something, you're going to buy into it.